Hey, what's up you guys? Blackwing K here with another Genshin Impact video. Ladies and gentlemen, all Genshin Impact lovers around the world, we're finally here, Act 3 of the Archon Quest of Chapter 2. Inazuma Edition, I guess. It is finally time to see where the story is gonna take us. This video most likely will not include the ending. It depends on how long this Archon Quest is. Remember, the first act was pretty long, introducing us to everything, while Act 2 was a lot of action and pretty much straight to the point, which was a much shorter Archon Quest and act. So Act 3, let's see what it's gonna be. I'm hoping that there's gonna be a lot more to dive into, seeing as this will be the ending of the Inazuma storyline. You know, like, the Gnosis will most likely be stolen, we'll see the Fatui Harbinger and what they're gonna do. This is going to push the story forward, so I'm expecting to see a lot, and I'm expecting to be, you know, jam-packed with a lot of things. I don't want this to be a 30-minute quest, I don't want this to be an hour-long quest. There has to be a lot that happens here for it to end the way they've been setting things up. So I want to see, of course, another expectation. I want to see how exactly the Raiden Shogun not necessarily be pacified, but how she will go from being a villain to just another character that we can rely on, sort of to speak. You know, like how Venti, we can go to Venti, talk to him in a friendly manner, and he's not gonna kill us. We can go to Zhongli in Liyue Harbor and talk to him, you know, he considers us a dear friend. So going forward, I want to see how we're going to be able to shake the will of the Raiden Shogun, so that she no longer attempts to pursue eternity for what happened in the past. So there's actually a lot I've been thinking about as well regarding the centuries that have passed in Inazuma, regarding our twin, our sibling, who has traveled the world of Teyvat, who has traveled all the 7 nations before we did. So there's a lot I want to talk about that, but that's not going to be in this video. That's going to be in a separate video completely, and I'm also going to have to be lore digging to see, you know, what else I can pick up from that. But yeah, I don't want to keep you here too long. That's basically all I'm expecting in this. A lot of action, a lot of story, the Raiden Shogun, how she's going to become good or not necessarily our enemy anymore, the Fatui Harbingers, what role they're going to play, how she's going to lose her Gnosis, and really how the story is going to move forward from this act, from this Archon Quest and whatnot. But again, like I said, this video is most likely not going to have the ending. You'll probably know before I do. I don't know yet. But yeah, let's dive into this Archon Quest. But before that, guys, remember to slap a like button on this video. Subscribe if you're new here and you want to see more stuff like this, more theories and whatnot. Do subscribe, very much appreciate it. And check the links in the description. I do have a Discord now, so you can come in there, into my domain, as I like to say it now, and come and chat with me, you know, have a good time. And there I'll also keep you updated on when I do my live streams over on Twitch. So yeah, with that being said, long intro finally done with, let's get to this Archon Quest. Do you guys want to know what's an awesome feeling for me? It's always such a good feeling, and it's like, it fills me with so much excitement. It's the feeling of zooming out of the map and finding out you have more areas to explore. So this is definitely the Seidai Island. I already know because I did know that it was south of Tenshukaku. You know, like in the middle of Kanazuka and Inazuma City, Narukami Island. So it's right down there. So this is Watatsumi Island. So now I'm wondering where Tsurumi Island will fit into this. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. It's like, it always fills me with so much excitement knowing that there's still more places to go to and more places to explore. So I'm definitely going to focus more on the exploration aspect and events and whatnot during my live streams. So stay tuned for that. Join the Discord so you'll know when I'll be going live. And so we can explore together, as I always like to say. But yeah, we're already here, where we need to be. Basically at the Sangonomiya forces here on Yashiori Island. Oh no, but it's down there. Where am I going? Oh, is it gonna be? Yes, Teppei. I totally forgot about Teppei. Teppei, we're back. Or I guess, how long has it been from the transition to...
There you are. Good to see you.
From Act 2 to now? Probably a couple of hours, maybe? I don't know.
Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there.
Right, because again, Teppei was the one that was coming with us, and people were suspecting him of being the traitor, or people saying that he was gonna die. I don't see it, personally, but, you know, let's see where the story goes with this character.
If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past, so I think you'll probably be fine.
Oh yeah, that's right, Kazuha. Oh my god, how could I have forgotten that? Kazuha and Beidou are here as well.
Ready? And away we go.
Alright, let's go to Watatsumi Island. But yeah, I'm guessing that Teppei is going to be more like that character to bring us the exposition of Watatsumi Island and whatnot. Instead of Sangonomiya Kokomi giving us the tour, maybe it's going to be him. Because he must be familiar with that island, right? Alright, so let's go. Oh, the Wave Rider. Omnipresence over Mortals, Chapter 2, Act 3 has begun. Alright, so first we gotta get equipped by Electro. There we go. I know it's only been about 6 weeks or so, but my god, it's just all the memories I've had exploring this place, top and bottom. Especially with the, whatchamacallit, the whole world quest that we have to do here, Orobashi's Legacy. That's something else I'm actually looking forward to learn more about. The legacy of the snake that was slain by the Raiden Shogun, and why the Raiden Shogun had to slay it. And what exactly the Raiden Shogun lost. Because we do know that, like people are saying, Sasayuri is the one. I haven't read that document yet, but Sasayuri is the one that was shown there, and he disappeared after the events of the snake being slain, or the serpent being slain. So I'm very interested in seeing exactly what the hubbub will be about that. Is that like that looks like a fin over there, to be honest with you. Alright, there's a lot here that we need to do. And I'm going to come back here, of course, during the live stream to explore and whatnot. So don't mind me just skipping all of this. Oh, well, guess our boat ride is done. We have capsized, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, wait a minute, guys. Do you hear what I'm hearing? A new soundtrack yet again. Oh my god, Mihoyo, you've done it again. I cannot wait to see how good the soundtrack sounds fully on YouTube later. Level 90 enemies. Of course, the enemies have leveled up again. More challenges. I'm looking forward to seeing the new specialties available here. I think for... What is that? What is this? Unagi meat? It was a snake. It was a snake or an eel coming out of the ground. That is pretty dope. Oh my goodness. There's something over there, it seems. Alright, I'm gonna explore on the live stream. Don't worry, guys. Let's just quickly head over there, or else I'm never gonna make it there. I'm never gonna make it there. Our first teleport waypoint. Over here on this, I gotta go to the Resistance Camp, though, and the Statue of the Seven is way up there. I kind of want to go to the Statue of the Seven first, so that, you know, I can have more, the whole map open. I kind of need it, you know? Oh my goodness, this soundtrack is so peaceful. I love it. And look at that. Just look at that. So beautiful. So beautiful. But surprisingly, that's not where the Resistance Camp is. That, I guess that's just like the shrine for the princess of Watatsumi Island. Wow, I love this soundtrack already. I could just stand here and listen to this all day, to be honest with you. Gotta activate this second Statue of the Seven. Not Statue of the Seven, the freaking teleport waypoint. I'm very close to where I need to go to, but again, I'm making my way over to that Statue of the Seven, the actual Statue of the Seven, to be able to see where I'm gonna go, you know, figuring out some landmarks and whatnot. I see a lot of cool structures here, and I can't wait to interact with all of them. What is this? These bubbles floating in the air. Oh my god, so amazing. So beautiful. I love this. Alright, and with this, we have finally discovered... Wow. Wow. Sangonomiya Shrine. Okay, it's called the Shrine. The Sangonomiya Shrine. Wow. Wow. That is beautiful. I love the whole color from purple into pink. That is beautiful. Oh, there's another world teleport waypoint there. So I've gotten 1, 2, and this is the Statue of the Seven. There's a lot of world quests here too. Whoo boy! Oh, there's the Hydro boss. The Hydro Hypostasis is just outside of Watatsumi Island, which again, it was pretty much predictable that it would be out there. And the bat is going to be on Seidai Island. The bat is on Seidai Island, and so is the materials needed for, I believe, Raiden Shogun and Kujo Sara, if I'm not mistaken. Kujo Sara needs Dendrobium, which is between Yashiori and Kanazuka, or mainly just Kanazuka Island. So yeah, this is amazing. Dude, so beautiful. That was, I was just gonna say, you know, like, okay, we found the Statue of the Seven, time to go to where the quest is, but that just captured me. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Ooh, there's a, what is this? Okay, it's just another temple. One of those shrines and whatnot that we can do. Okay, cool. So there's probably gonna be one in Seidai Island then, maybe? I don't know. Alright. Alright, that is good. That is good. I don't have any Electroculuses to offer up right now, but yeah, that's good. Alright, so how about we finally head on over to where we actually gotta go. What is that on the wall? Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm getting too sidetracked right now. I'm getting too sidetracked. Alright, so we already see a lot of the Sangonomiya forces here. We also saw from the trailer, that's also something I forgot to point out. So there's a lot of things that I'm already gonna, you know, be expecting to see in this Archon quest. I should have said this at the beginning. Apologies. But yeah, we saw the 2.1 trailer, so there's a lot we're gonna see. They showed a lot, which is kind of unfortunate, but you know, it was still a hype trailer, I'm not gonna lie. It was a hype trailer, but it's just it's sad to see that they did show a lot, so it really leaves very little to surprise. I guess the only thing that we get to surprise ourselves with is the exploration aspect, because they didn't show anything, you know, they just show the island, they show that island, that boss, and then just a couple of story-related stuff slapped together in the trailer. So that's what it is. So yeah. So if you see me saying, you know, expecting something to happen, is because of the trailer. Similar to how I did the last Archon quest. You guys already know. Anyway, let's continue on here. Since we're finally here.
The training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops.
Okay, yeah. Resistance camp and training grounds for the troops in general.
Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division.
I see.
I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency.
Alright, let's go.
I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
Alright, so he's probably going to be like a character we get to do a lot of world quests from. So the title...
Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
Alright, so yeah, I was going to say the title is very interesting as well. Sword, Fish, Resistance is the name for this portion of the Archon quest. And you know, later on, we're going to get the event, which, again, okay, so I don't think I've mentioned this in one of my videos, but the festival is most likely going to transition after the conclusion of the Inazuma Archon quest. So that makes much more sense. I just wanted to clear the air there for a second. But yeah, Sword, Fish, and Resistance. We're getting the catch, a polearm that's, you know, similar to how you would catch a fish with like a trident or spear, like that. And Fish, because of Fish Claymore. So very interesting title. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be referencing those event weapons coming out soon. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so now we gotta go over to the shrine. Is there an easy way to get over there? Because it honestly looks like that island is almost floating. This soundtrack. I'm sorry, I just had to shut up for a minute there. This might be my most favorite soundtrack of the island. Oh my god. I love it so much. It just fits the whole ambience of this island and how beautiful it is. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to run over there. What is this? Sango pearls? These must be for Kokomi. Wow. Wow. I love it. Honestly, if I continue listening to this any longer, it's gonna bring a tear to my eye. It's so beautiful. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be my most favorite soundtrack of Watatsumi Island. And I'm probably gonna make like a top 10 or top 5, you know, top most favorite OSTs from Inazuma in general. Just because, you know, I appreciate a lot of the soundtracks in this game in general, and MiHoYo is doing such a good job. Yupen Chung is doing such an amazing job with this, the composition of the soundtracks in Genshin Impact. Similar to Yoko Shimomura with Kingdom Hearts and some of Final Fantasy as well. So, I think it was mainly Kingdom Hearts for Yoko Shimomura, right? And it's Uematsu for Final Fantasy. Forgive me, you can correct me in the comments down below for that one, but yeah, this is so, I love it, and it ended so quickly. I need it looped for that, right? Third teleport waypoint, get. Yeah, so it's right up there. Okay, cool. It wasn't that difficult. We just had to climb a little rock here and there. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a place to take a lot of pictures.
Are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses.
I absolutely adore Kokomi's voice as well. Very good job.
With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service.
Mystery supporter? Okay, I'm listening.
Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Wait a minute. Wait, when did... Whoa. When did this get blown out of proportion? Again.
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
It was Teppei. I knew it. He was doing this since the beginning.
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare.
I hope this mysterious supporter doesn't end up being someone bad that, you know, causes us trouble down the line.
Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Yo, Kokomi is so short.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask this question, because, you know, can this mystery sponsor be trusted? It's the question that has to be asked, honestly.
I am not without my doubts. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us.
Okay, so she's doing it for the supplies, really, because they do need the supplies. Alright, so she may be doing a lot for her people, and I do understand that. I want to, like, I feel a little bit bad for suspecting Kokomi, seeing that she's doing a lot, but it's some actions, you know, we need answers for certain actions she's decided to go with. It's like, we've already know a bit of the lore that the Middle Islands have no reign of supremacy, so it's like the Inazumans don't really go to that island to, you know, praise the Electro Archon, and the Sangonomiya is the one that believe in the Serpent, the Lord of the Serpent, the Serpent God. They don't really go to that island either, so it was like the Middle Island that they decided to take their war to, right? So, Nozuchi Beach area, right? So, but they went to Yashiori Island, and they destroyed the, you know, it's still things lingering in my mind, and I need answers for that, so hopefully Kokomi can deliver soon. But yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I don't really trust this mystery supporter either, but she's doing it for the supplies, so I can see that.
The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army.
Okay.
Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally.
Interesting.
Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Ooh.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
Oh, okay.
That's fantastic.
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours.
When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer.
I mean, it's gonna continue until the Raiden Shogun accomplishes her goals. I'm pretty sure that's obvious. We should all know that what the Raiden Shogun is after, and until she gets what she's after, I don't think she's gonna stop with this whole Vision Hunt decree. I still want to hold on to the idea that the Raiden Shogun, although clearly everything she's doing now has been in direct response with what's happened to her in the past. You know, she's lost a lot of people close to her. We do know that from the teaser, the Oni, the Kitsune Saigu, someone that was closely related to the Tengu warrior, another Tengu warrior, Dark Raven. So she's lost a lot of people in her past, and that's greatly influenced what she wants to pursue. But I still want to hold on to the idea that I think she knows something that either is going to happen, or she's trying to prevent something, or trying to change or steer clear of something that's gonna happen. I'm not sure. I'm just holding on to that idea. I just want you guys to think about that. Of, you know, what the Tsuritsu is doing. I'm not sure if she knows what's happening, because, you know, Zhongli already knew beforehand, and he decided to make that the contract to end all contracts. Venti didn't really know anything. He just got robbed in plain daylight, and then he's like, oh, so that's what the Tsuritsu is doing, man. It has been 500 years since we all the Archons, you know, had connections with her. So, you know, something's happening in the background, and I'm not sure if the Raiden Shogun is trying to steer clear from it or change what's gonna happen. Just my 2 cents there.
The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up, and neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight.
But what's your true cause for the fight? As Ayaka has stated previously, you guys have already been in conflict with the Tenryou Commission or the Shogunate's forces since before then. We already know that because the Raiden Shogun slayed the Serpent God, which is the god that you praise. The Sangonomiya Watatsumi Island, they praise the Serpent God, so that pretty much sparked that beef, you know, that conflict with the Shogunate. So, is that the only reason? Or are you really just fighting for the cause?
Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us?
Yes, I won't give up either.
Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Swordfish 2. So who is Swordfish 1 captain? Goro?
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard.
Okay.
I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin. The Special Ops unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get involved in?
Oh my god, poor Teppei. He still wants to be involved in the action.
I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up. You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish too, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way up.
Heh.
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard.
Oh, there's one of the Miko back there with the blue outfit. That's another thing that I was looking forward to meeting. The Shrine Maidens of Watatsumi were clothed in white and blue instead of white and red, which white and red is usually the more traditional one. So it'll be interesting to see. I hope they explain why they are different. I'd probably have to look this up myself on outside sources as well, as I don't know, you know, I'm not 100% on the whole lore of Shrine Maidens in general in Japan and whatnot, so, you know, I don't know if that's a different dress code they have, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to do your own research, right?
Well, Traveler, let's move out.
Yeah, alright, so, interesting. So, Captain of Swordfish 2, I think that was already a unit that's already been established. In my mind, for some reason, I thought that it was something she just made up on the spot. Like, okay, I'll make you Captain of Swordfish 2. But Swordfish 2 has already been in existence, I think. And a bunch of rough people as well that they'll take a liking to me, huh? Izumi Naki. Okay, so basically the same Shrine Maiden outfit that we see in Narukami Island, around Narukami Island, but just that she's in blue. Interesting. I'll definitely have to look that up. It seems there's a couple of Electroculuses around here, but I'll save getting the Electroculuses for later during a live stream because, you know, it's much better that way when I'm like actually exploring and collecting that stuff. Alright, so let's go over to... where is it? Oh, it's not that far. It's right over there. Alright, so from what Kokomi just said, we're going to be thrown into the action right away. Or at least to help the rebels here clear out the Ronin that's causing trouble in the area.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubts.
Of course, you know, you'll still have the people around there saying like, are you really that great? I want to see what you got.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like, a duel?
Oh, you want to fight? You really want to go at it?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way.
Okay. Lay it on us.
We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts.
Oh yeah, I see them
If you
right...
can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure of your strength.
Yeah, sure thing. They were right behind us, but I guess I was blocking it with my camera.
All right, let's show 'em what you're made of.
This will be easy. This team that I have right now is pretty solid. Notice how I no longer have Ganyu on my team. Predominantly, when I first explored Inazuma, it was Chi-Chi, Ganyu, the Traveler, the Electro Traveler, and I forget who else was on my team. I'm sorry, I forgot who else I had, but now this time I have Fischl. I know Fischl I had for the events. Alright, so first up we're gonna do is get our ult.
My lucky day. How's this?
Go. Fast.
Oh yeah, that's it. They changed the weight of these guys, so now they can get knocked back easily.
Finally,
There we go. Yeah, we made quick work of these guys, huh? Made quick work of them.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team.
Alright, so you're Kotoku, and this guy is Yoshihisa.
I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
Oh, so you were the captain. Oh, that was a nice little twist. I didn't expect that. I thought they were captainless, but I guess she said, okay, you're the new captain, Traveler. Go ahead and, you know, handle those rough boys up and whatnot. Alright, so are there any other Ronin to deal with?
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows on the east side of the island. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
Kokomi said we need to secure the rear guard.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
Yeah, that's another thing too. What's been set up is that Sangonomiya's forces are... It shows that they're clearly underwhelmed, underpowered as well. The only reason we actually gained a little bit of an advantage over in that big battle was thanks to Kazuha and Beidou, and of course, Kokomi herself coming into the battlefield, which turned the scales just a little bit. So, tactfully, what's her name's Kujo-Sara, retreated, because, a lot more people joined the fray, but, they could easily gather more numbers, and I imagine turn the tables again if that battle had continued, but, it was wise the retreat on the Tenryou Commission's part. Anyway, so we're gonna go to the rear now, handle some more Ronin. Swordfish 2, hey, you got an achievement. Sweet. What is this? Yo, I find these rocks around, and pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out more lore as we continue exploring. So for now, let's just continue with the story.
There's so many of them.
I didn't see anybody, to be honest. I just walked up here.
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more camps nearby.
Look, don't worry. We're going to wipe them all out. Watatsumi Island's going to be Ronin-free by the
Whichever
time
camp
we're done
we
here.
attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to provide backup or abandon them and escape on their own.
Then let's attack them all at once. What are these things floating around? That was shown a lot in the Kokomi trailer. That she was like fighting one of these things, and it was so confusing. Of course, I never reviewed it. I decided not to do it by the time you're watching this. So I said I was going to make a little like review of the full trailer, the full live stream for version 2.1. So they were showing Kokomi off her skills and whatnot, and she was attacking these floating things that are right there in the background that you can see. So yeah, I haven't gotten into the little menu yet. I already fought one earlier, so I have the name already. A Spectre. I think it's a Spectre or something that it's called. Anyway, yeah, let's attack them all at once.
But Captain, that would put you in great danger.
I can hold my own, don't worry.
If we spread our troops too thin, we won't have enough men to guard you. It's too risky.
Trust me, I'm fine.
Yep, the Traveler eats amateurs like these for breakfast.
And lunch and dinner, let's not forget that.
All right then. We'll deal with them all in one go and rendezvous with you on completion.
Okay. So... Oh, I said they're all here, huh? Just clear the area? Oh, they're level 89. They're not...
Let's get down to business.
Ain't too big of a deal.
There's more.
Do that.
My royal decree. Life
Do
goes
that.
on. The fuse is lit.
Oh, I forgot I had Shimenawa's on her.
Hi, to the ferry.
There we go. Oh, somebody else appeared. Oh, that Kairagi.
Here come the fireworks.
Here come the fireworks.
Wings of darkness. Come,
It's been a long time since
sever
I've played in the
birthday.
English voices, to be honest with you. I've had it in Japanese for a long time.
Bellowing thunder. Time for a light show.
Damn, that still hits me? That is ridiculous. You'd think I would know how to fight these guys?
You didn't get hurt, did you?
Oh, that was a nice little touch-up. See, they're getting a bit better and better with how they're presenting the story and whatnot, in regards to their facial animations, their expressions, and just overall like that. Like, Paimon looking from toe to head, head to toe, at the Travelers here, they're fine. But yeah, so you would think I would know how to deal with the Kairagi at this point, since I'm always, like, fighting them in the Abyss now. You guys would know, Chamber 1, Floor 12. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm fine.
Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshihisa. Should we go over and check on them?
Yeah, hopefully they're not being ganged up by some extra Ronin.
Captain,
Oh, no, never mind.
Captain, the other 2 camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Alright, that was very easy.
Great! We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look after us, too. But what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokomi.
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at them until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
I mean, it's okay. That's really what it is. You guys were looking out for each other. Again, your supplies were running thin as well, so there really wasn't much you could do without putting the entire forces in danger. So the best you could have done is just keep them at bay. You know, like the Ronin, I don't think are that dumb to just walk into your training camp, walk into the shrine. They're gonna get washed. Like that, they're not that dumb.
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Don't be too hard on him, Yoshihisa.
Hey, cut the attitude! These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
Alright. Where to next? Oh, return back to Kokomi because we're already done here. I completely forgot that I already unlocked the teleport waypoint, like, right down there, so I didn't have to go to that Statue of the Seven to come here, but I wanted to marvel at the beauty of the Sangonomiya Shrine. It looks so beautiful. I wonder how long I'm gonna be saying that for. Probably a long time. I'm gonna continue saying that Sangonomiya Shrine is beautiful. Probably one of the most beautiful places in Inazuma, and for now, I'll go as far as to say Teyvat, in all of Teyvat. Alright, so let's go. Sangonomiya Kokomi.
How was it?
We are back.
Did your initiation go smoothly?
Without a hitch.
I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume.
Yeah, but it wasn't really that much.
But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park.
Exactly.
Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
You bet. We sure showed them who's boss.
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence.
Okubo.
Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. I could increase your pay.
For another promotion? What were you gonna make me? General? I mean, Goto can stay as general. We're just a traveler. Don't forget that. The whole thing in Mondstadt as well, like, they didn't immediately appoint me as, like, a captain, because they knew I'm a traveler. I'm an outlander. I'm a traveler. Why would you appoint some random traveler as your captain, despite, you know, all the feats we accomplished? You know, driving back to Valen from Mondstadt, and actually joining forces with them to help, you know, clear the thing with the Abyss and whatnot, but it's just, you know, you don't do that. Like, you keep it to your own. Like, you know, don't appoint some random person from Fontaine as the second in command of the Knights of Favonius and whatnot. You know, we have the second in command is technically Jean. That's why she's the acting Grandmaster, and Grandmaster Varka, which is still currently out on an expedition, is the leader. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? So, we're just a traveler. Don't go too far. You don't need to make this general or anything. Keep it to your own people, because they're the ones that are going to be here to defend you and fight for you while we're out there traveling to other places, you know? So, yeah, where did Teppei go anyway?
I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy.
Ooh, nice. Why weren't we a part of that?
He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes.
I sure hope that doesn't get him killed.
Now,
Oof.
speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you.
A special mission?
What could be more special than a surprise attack against the Shogun's army? I believe that's like the most exciting part.
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies.
Ooh. I think I've been there before. Actually, since we just unlocked Watatsumi Island, I'm not too sure if I've been there. They might be talking about a completely different place, but they are saying ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. Wait a minute. The Archon War. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When... Has it been stated yet when exactly the Serpent God fell? When the Raiden Shogun actually eliminated it? Was the Serpent God one of the gods that were... that took place in the war, or the Archon War? Let's continue. I'm not sure. I might be going too far there.
Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island.
Okay, so there's no rush to get there, but she wants us to get familiar here
When
first.
Teppei returns, you can catch up with him. Then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands.
Oh, okay. So we're not gonna go right away.
Teppei really gonna be okay?
I know, I'm like worried about this guy. Really? Like, when we found him, he was surrounded by the Shogun's forces. I mean, so it's like... Or was it Ronin? I forgot who it was that we found him surrounded by. But yeah, like, is he really gonna partake in this sneak attack? Is he gonna be okay?
Tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go wait for him at the training grounds?
Right, he did say that he would find us or something if we go there.
Long time no see.
Oh, that was a that was a very fast transition. I couldn't read what was on the screen.
So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone?
Wait a second. So how did you come back? So we transitioned. It's been a few days already. So he came back after the sneak attack against the Shogun's forces, right? I'm obviously gonna catch it when I'm editing the video later, but yeah, sometimes I have to fix that, you know? Like, I'm gonna probably write in the feedback, like, hey, when you're transitioning from scenes to scene and it goes dark and you put the white text, how about you make it so that it stays there for at least 5 seconds? Like, usually it's like a second or two in the blink of an eye. And sometimes they put a lot of text there as well. Like, there's only been a few occasions where it's like been like a whole paragraph on the dark screen, and I'm like, yo, you didn't give me enough time to read that, you know? So usually on those transitions, at least 3 to 5 seconds will be good, not 1 to 2 seconds. I mean, come on. We have to read at the speed of light to catch that. So yeah, I'm gonna guess that a few days have passed, so he came out okay from the sneak attack. I guess, from the looks of things.
Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veteran's got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally... wait. What was it? What was it?
Wait, so can we really be in charge of raising pay? I don't know. I don't know too much about that.
Wow, where'd you learn all that, Teppei?
I read it in a novel from the Eye Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many dongo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
Wow.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army? Pretty sure that's called being an armchair general.
I've never heard of that phrase before, actually.
Ah, that's where you underestimate me. That's right. I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you.
Oh, wait, you mean?
You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit.
Nice. Good going, Teppei.
It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right?
What are they in charge of, though? So I'm guessing, okay, so that's probably confirmation that things went well against a sneak attack against the Shogun's army in the front lines. Very good for Teppei. Herring 1 captain.
I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production.
Oh, you're gonna get new uniforms too? Yo, that is amazing. I'm glad to see that our boy Teppei is going up in the world.
Let's go collect them together once they're ready. I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
Hold on a second. Okay, wait a minute. I just thought back to something. The mystery sponsor supplies. There we go. I just caught on to it. They revealed that during the trailer. We'll get to it later if they bring it up again. But yeah, that,
Well,
now I
Paimon
see.
get a uniform too?
No, they have no child uniforms here.
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
Okay.
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon.
But yeah, it's good to see Teppei
Better
moving
watch
up.
out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
I mean, you know, by the time you catch up to me and overtake me, we'll probably be in Sumeru Fontaine. So, you know, take your time, buddy. Don't worry about it.
In your dreams, mister.
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
He cleared his throat, not really coughed.
Paimon's so surprised that Tepe's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins.
Yeah, that's what I'm really excited to see. The Archon War ruins. We know that Guyan Stone Forest is one of the places that were affected by the Archon War. When they defeated Osail back in the day. So this is a place that I'm really interested to see. Okay, so let's pause for a bit here and think about what we just learned about. So something was a bit suspicious regarding the mysterious supplier, right? So I'm like, wait a second, can we really trust these people? But Kokomi is doing it because, you know, they needed the supplies. They were really short-handed. They were really underpowered when it came to fighting against the Shogun's forces. So it just caught on to me. So in the trailer, again, you know, I'm bringing stuff up from the trailers. It hasn't been mentioned here yet. But in the trailer, we do get a snippet of a dialogue with the Sangonomiya forces saying that, oh, recently our soldiers have been facing symptoms of like aging, accelerated aging. And then, you know, they talked about this again, the mysterious supplier supplying supplies. And I'm like, wait a minute. Could it be that he spiked it? Whoever this mysterious supplier is probably somebody from the, I don't want to say it's from the Tenryou Commission or whatnot, but it probably is. They spiked the food, not necessarily poisoning them, but, you know, something to deter them and keep them from fighting in the war, you know? Like, you beat them from the inside. You poison their supplies. You take out their water. You take out their food. But instead, they ease them in like, oh, hey, I want you guys to continue fighting the Shogun's forces. Fight the, you know, continue doing the fight. Maybe it's somebody from, like, the town or whatnot. They're like, undercover and, you know, supporting Sangonomiya's forces and whatnot. So that's something I was just thinking about. So the supplies, the food, and whatever they got from this mysterious person, this mysterious sponsor, as they call it, they probably did something to the food, and it's going to affect them. And I hope it doesn't go into the dark period. I mean, you know, Kokomi is a healer. Let's not forget that. Kokomi is supposed to be an amazing healer. So I hope it doesn't go in the route, a very dark route, where all of our forces just end up dying because of this mysterious sponsor spiking the food. That would be very horrible. That would be very horrible. And I don't want that to happen. Now I'm kind of scared. But yeah, let's see where we go from here. Oh, wait. So Fort Mume. They might have mentioned this before, actually. Yeah. The connection I'm trying to make is if the Serpent God was also there during the Archon War. That's actually what I want to know. Wait a second. This island. I have been to Fort Mume before, but these weren't here before. Because I would have definitely gotten these monuments here. These electro monument thingies. This was definitely not here before.
Should be the place. But Sangonomiya was right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Yeah, that's right. You hit it right on the money, Paimon. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of these, or whatever it is, because these definitely weren't here before. So this is the ruins from the Archon War.
Yikes! A huge lodge!
Oh, okay.
Was it drawn out by the electro energy? Ah!
Oh boy. Normally it's Chi-Chi who's supposed to be here, but oh, we got him. Alright. Yeah, normally it's Chi-Chi to get rid of the electro shield.
That's over.
But yeah, that doesn't answer anything, but...
As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Lodge Earl doing here in the first place?
I mean, they're monsters. There's a couple of mid-trolls around the corner, and a bunch of Ronin here. It's so surprising to see that here.
It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives Paimon the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Huh? Tepe? What are you doing here?
That's Tepe?
Wow. This is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here.
Oh no, it's happening sooner than we expected. And now he's definitely coughing. Before he was just clearing his throat. You know, he could have just excused that. Yeah, you know, better watch out because I'm going to be catching up to you guys. His hair has gone grayish. Oh no.
I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Come on. That is blatantly obvious. Like, is it changing their bodies in a way that you yourself can't tell what's happening to you? No, I'm sure he knows what's happening, but you know, their priorities are elsewhere where they're like, you know, like we can't stop. The grind don't stop. The work don't stop. We gotta keep going. Whatever's happening to me, I hope I can get better soon, but you know, look at this. This is not good.
Are you alright there, buddy? You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea.
I mean, do you guys not have mirrors? Do you not look at each other's faces? A cold does not do that.
On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. I guess I came here for nothing.
Pepe, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Paimon, I'm not sure what you're on about. We've been here before, and, you know, what is it that you're picking up exactly?
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi's. Also, it's with an X. Either that's... Okay, so we've done Orobashi's legacy. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to be with an X in the name, but... interesting. So that's the second spelling I've seen so far. Like, just now, for Orobashi. Orobashi is the serpent god. I'll probably have to check some other text and whatnot, because again, I haven't read every single text here that's, you know, filled with lore in the game. So maybe it's either or, maybe there's two ways you can spell Orobashi's name, but yeah.
Orobashi? Who's that?
The serpent god.
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Yeah, Yashiri Island.
Ah, it's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Paimon, come on, we've seen... We're not new to this. We've been to Dragonspine, which is basically the corpse of the dragon that was there.
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today.
Oh, so it used to be at the bottom? Enkanomiya. Sangonomiya, Enkanomiya. Interesting.
Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
Alright, so it said that she used the Muso no Hitotachi, so it was the sword then, instead of her polearm, or her Naginata. You could say it was either or, you know, I guess it's fine. But yeah, I hate when I point out some inconsistencies with the lore, but in that regard, it really doesn't matter, because again, it was still her that did it, with her weapon. And we know that the Muso no Hitotachi is the form of the sword, the Bubu sword that she pulls out, so yeah.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too.
Okay, so this was one of the dialogues we got during the full live stream presentation for version 2.1. So, okay. So Yashiori Island was actually... The serpent was around and fell during the Archon War. It's just been confirmed. Interesting.
Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. I
don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not gonna fall into that one right away. You claim that that's, you know, the sole reason why they joined up forces to fight against the Vision Hunt decree, but already some people are speculating that that's not the case. There might be some other agenda as to why you're fighting. And again, it might be heavily influenced with the fact that the Raiden Shogun slayed Orobashi. That could be it.
When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it.
So that's what happened. We need more information on exactly what happened between the Raiden Shogun and Orobashi. And again, she did lose somebody special in there, which is what we saw from the teaser. So,
But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. All right, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next assignment. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good.
that's the thing. We don't even see Tatarigami here. Jesus, this guy sounds like he's dying. Take care of yourself.
Hey, don't worry about me.
Cap.
Peak condition.
Cap. Cap. Come on. Come on.
Pepe sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
Yeah, let's do that. So basically all we had to do was interact with these Electro monuments and nothing else. But yeah, we've been here before. We did that whole Orobashi's Legacy World Quest, which is interesting because they don't lock your progress in the story to these world quests, which it would have been better if they did it that way. Giving you the, but you know, it's fine the way it is now because it gives you the liberty to explore at your own pace, and you're not forced to do something that you don't really want to do now, like the Kazari Sacred Sakura Cleansing Ritual World Quest, Orobashi's Legacy, or even Tatsara Tales. You're not locked to any of that. But they do lock some exploration progress to it because, you know, it's like, hey, if you don't do this, then it's going to make it a little inconvenient for you in your exploration. So, you know, take your time. Take your time. So at least they're not locking you in the story progress with these world quests that took a while. 7 days to complete Tatsara Tales. Imagine that. But yeah, so it should have been fairly obvious. I've been here before. I've already cleared this area, but yeah, there was nothing else here except those Electro monuments and the Thunderhelm Lawa Troll that spawned there. So that's the history. The Serpent God Orobashi was slain during the Archon War by the Raiden Shogun because the Serpent God Orobashi invaded Yashuri Island and terrorized the citizens, from what we just heard. So the Raiden Shogun stepped up and, like, you know, it's enough. Enough is enough. But Sasayuri, was Sasayuri slain by the Serpent God, or what exactly happened there? We need more details. And I hope,
they're very cute.
and I hope that we get some more information soon. It's very funny that Yoimiya would bring up goldfish with the new fishing feature that we can now do. It's almost as if she was, it was foreshadowed. Yoimiya foreshadowed that we will be catching fish in version 2.1. Nicely done, Mihoyo. Ooh, there's Goro! So he's finally come back to Watatsumi. You haven't seen him in a bit.
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too!
Where's Kazuha and where's Beidou? That's what I want to see as well.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
You look so serious.
I think this is where the conversation is going to come up. Because something's clearly not right.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
Kokomi, you're a healer. Do something. I don't want to see these people die. Oh my god.
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging.
Okay, so it was Goro saying it. I thought, you see what I mean about the 2.1 trailer? It's stuff out of context and is not put together, because exactly after this, then they said, oh, the negotiations of peace talks are a trap then. You know, it's like, Kujo-Sara's not here. So, you know, that's, I knew it was out of context. You know, they just rip apart some dialogue, slap it here, slap some images behind it. It's a trailer, you know? It's not gonna make sense. It's supposed to just introduce you to what to expect in the version update.
I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor.
Okay.
Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
Oh, so what you're trying to allude to that it's actually these secret weapons that they got from the sponsor instead of the supplies like food and drinks? Or just in general food? I still believe that this food was spiked.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately.
Yeah, so cut off, that's where you cut it off. Cut off ties with this mysterious sponsor.
Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Oh, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Oh dear.
Do you know something about this?
Okay, a lot of people. Okay, wait. All right, so a lot of people have been correcting me in regards. There is something that I've been getting wrong about the Fatui Harbingers, which is something. This is basically my fault in this case because it's information that has been lost since the last time we got to see Tartaglia in his transformation, and I believe it is his story quest, which explains exactly what it is that he got from the Tsaritsa that is able for him to transform. So Foul Legacy transformation. People are saying that the Tsaritsa is not using a Foul Legacy transformation. I'm going to find out later when we get to fight her because, there is going to be a fight with not the Tsaritsa, with La Senora. So, wow. A Fatui delusion. I totally forgot about that thing. But a delusion... The Fatui delusion is what allows you to carry a different vision, a different element, right? Because that is what the Tsaritsa gave them. The Fatui Harbingers are carrying around the delusion that allow them to at least, tap into another power that normally other vision wielders cannot do. Which is actually a very interesting topic for debate. You know what? I'm going to have to write this down somewhere for like another future theory video. Will it be possible for a character to naturally hold two visions? Or is it just strictly impossible for one character to hold two visions? The way the story is going, it's making it seemingly impossible for a single individual to house two visions unless, they have like a split personality or something. One personality acquired one vision and the other one acquired another. That would be very interesting, right? But let's save that for another time. Anyway, a Fatui delusion. I can't believe it.
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
Wow.
But why would the Fatui do this?
Wow, that's actually a very interesting twist that I didn't see coming. Wow.
Forget that. There's no time.
Wow.
Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
So Teppei also had... Wow, yo.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms...
Teppei.
No! Surely he can't have...
So that's why he was doing so well. He moved up as well. The secret attack against the... Oh my god. The Fatui are using the Sangonomiya forces to weaken the Shogun's army so that they can come and take the Raiden Shogun's Gnosis. They're planning something. Oh my god.
Let's go check on him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Things are really picking up now. Oh my god. Where's he at? Where's Teppei? Where are you? So you see, that was another misdirect. I wouldn't call it a 100% misdirect from the trailer. But the trailer implies that it's the Kujo who's been, the Kujo clan who's been colluding with the Fatui and, doing things behind the ground and behind the fort. It could still be them because they're in Inazuma roaming freely. So obviously the Kanjo Commission has a hand in why the Fatui is roaming freely in Inazuma. Where is he at? Teppei, where you at? Is he behind the house? No!
Oh,
No!
hey guys. What are you doing here?
Why are you acting so normal? How do you not notice what's happening to your body? Like, what? Is that what a delusion does? A delusion makes you go delusional, hysterical, crazy, insane? Come on, you would notice your own body changing, like, hey, my skin is getting more wrinkly than usual, your bones start breaking in your body, your hair's getting white. How is no one pointing this out? Come on.
Just a moment. Let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone.
Teppei, you have to tell me.
Oh, right, yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me.
Yeah, it was because of the delusion. So another thing to remember is that maybe they're like prototype delusions, because obviously it's not the same kind. I don't think so, at least. It's not the same kind that the Tsaritsa gave out to the Fatui Harbingers. So it could just be like some kind of knockoff or prototype or something that they're just giving out to other people just for this purpose. So we do know that when Tartaglia uses his Foul Legacy transformation in his story quest, he takes like some internal damage as well. So it's like, you know, not something that you should be using frequently. You know what I mean? But yeah.
If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone?
When did you start using it?
It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, this secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference.
Wow. Who'd ever thought that the delusion would make its way into the main story like this? Well, you know, part of the story already, but for it to be used this way, oh my goodness. This is a delusion.
Delusion? Oh God. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision?
There we go. A delusion drains the user's life force.
Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks.
I really hope there's a way to undo this. That's foul. That's foul. I can't believe this.
I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together.
Dude, why is this guy... I hate his voice right now. It sounds like this guy's about to burst into tears after realizing what's happening. My goodness.
What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Tepe.
The Fatui. Oh my god.
Hey, where are you going? Hey!
Oh my god, the Traveler is actually pretty pissed. That actually brought me to tears. You know, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Oh my god, wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, I'm really sorry to cut it short here. This is where we're gonna have to end it off for this part of the Act 3 of Chapter 2, the Archon Quest. Omnipresence over Mortals. So I did a little more than I usually do. Normally I would have cut it even further back, but I said, you know what, I can fit some more into this, and I'm glad. I've been at this for like a little bit, almost 2 hours now, and it still feels like there's a lot left to do in the story. But my goodness, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Let's quickly go over what just happened. So I never expected the delusions to be made, because I never thought that it would be an ideal concept of making copies of a delusion and just giving it to other people. So that's why I'm thinking it's more like a failed product or prototype or something they just made. Like, you know, in Liyue Harbor, they were manufacturing, mass producing the sigils. Sigils of permissions, was it? So that they could do their whole thing with Osile by the end of it. So, wow, I never thought a delusion would make its way here in this form. That's something I did not see coming. And it's affected the soldiers. I don't know what to expect. I hope these guys don't die from this. It's too sad. That's too sad. It actually brought me to tears a little bit here. Now, I remember during, not the live stream, but it was during the last, the end of Act 2, where we were talking about Tepe and whatnot, and a couple of people were telling me, like, yo, I hope they're not introducing us to this guy just so that we could, like, feel like we like him a lot more, so then they could kill him off, and we'll feel very sad about that. I really hope he doesn't die. I hope there's a way that we can reverse the effects of the delusion, but honestly, I don't know of any way that you could do it. I was hoping that maybe Kokomi, with her priestess magical powers of healing, she's been blessed by the Hydro Archon, you know, to be able to become one of the best healers in this game. I hope that she can do something. I hope that she can find a way to reverse the effects of the delusion and, you know, for her people to be safe. Oh, wow. Wow, I never expected this. So, the Traveler, as you saw the look on her face, she had like that distant look and then pure anger. So she's gonna storm off somewhere. I hope we don't make a mistake again. You know, we had that one confrontation with the Electro Archon, and we took an L there. So I hope we don't go somewhere and find out, you know, that something bad is gonna happen. So I wonder who the mysterious sponsor is. Is this mysterious sponsor gonna end up being Scaramouche? Because I don't think it's, Senora. Senora probably has some dealings with the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryo Commission, the Kujo clan especially. While another Fatui Harbinger decided to work with this side to weaken these forces, but also give them that boost to be able to weaken the Shogun's army so they could come in together and take away the Gnosis from the Electro Archon. Again, I don't know how this is going to end. We're going to get there soon, but this is all we have for this part of the Archon quest. So until next time, guys, wow, I'm loving this. I am loving this. It is so good. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave you hanging too long. The next part will come out soon, I promise ya. Check the Discord link in the description and I'll update you guys on my progress and whatnot. So yeah, remember guys, like this video, subscribe if you're new here, and look forward to more Genshin Impact videos. Again, click all the links in the description. I do live streams on Twitch as well, but again, I'll be updating you mostly on the Discord about that. So with that being said, is Blackwing K, and I'm signing out. Bye guys.